We're watching Hercules 1997.
1997.
Yes.
All right then.
Why, did you not think it was that old, or did you just not know?
I just did not know.
You did not know?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen this before when I was I've seen this movie many times when I was a kid. Because VHS. Funny thing is, I still have the VHS.
Same here.
Oh, why? You still do?
Yeah, I still do.
Just, do you have, like, the case for it, or just
I have
the
the case and the VHS. I like the case because it was that plastic one.
Oh, the plastic. Wait, didn't people back then, I don't know, maybe you know, that apparently people collected those special cases, plastic cases, like it was going to be worth something in the future or something like that?
Maybe. Because I know the kind of standard generic one was like the
Just paper. It was just paper.
that sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
But very few of them had the actual
plastic thing.
Plastic one.
I have had some of them. I might have like one or two now since a few years ago we did like...
They did that more for children's film than anything else.
No, yeah. And some big movies. Except for like The Godfather, they have the VHS ones. They have like the Godfather Part 1 and 2. What about 3? Godfather Part 1 and 2 collection right here. And it was like that big like rectangle thing.
My cousin has one for the original Star Wars trilogy special editions.
Ah, special, not the original.
So no, but so it'd be the New Hope, Empire, and right, and then it would be covered by like a silver top, and then it would have the like mold of like Darth Vader. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, sore throat. Not sore throat, but just something in my throat. Yeah. And then we'll talk about more about what do people usually think about this movie, that time it came out, and the odd reputation this movie got once it came out. Then like the aftermath.
Yeah.
Cause this will be more of a fun discussion, and I will not mind rewatching this movie again because I remember really liking. I remember as a kid loving it. Then as time went on, just like really liking it. Same thoughts to you, or have you not? How long has it been since you've seen this?
Probably since I was a kid.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so this would be very interesting. I saw this movie a few years ago when I used to watch Disney Channel. So when I had Disney Channel, probably so like middle school, and then they did a rerun of it, and then Hercules, and then
this is one of the few movies, Disney movies that no one really talks about. Well, every time I have
this movie along with a collection of other movies that we'll talk about. So okay, thank you for joining us. The movie, the length time for this movie is 1 hour 33 minutes and 12 seconds. I thought for sure it would have been like at least 1:30 or somewhere in the late 20s. In terms of runtime, because this seems like a little bit too long just from the numbers. But you guys will pause the commentary track when I say the pause, and then you press play once the Disney Channel logo, because Cristian and I have seen the original movie. The old Disney logo was when the Disney castle looked like blinds. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like blinds as it comes down, and it's all blue and light blue. But then the newer versions, they have the newer Disney logo where like it's that 3D shot of the castle at night.
Yeah.
So then for either logo, what the important thing is, once the Disney logo, whatever format it is, once that fades to black, you guys will press play on this track. But until then, press pause now. Also, this movie just starts.
Yeah.
There's a logo. Boom. Here we're starting.
I'm used to like having like more logos.
That and just like a slow transition to the movie.
Yeah.
Like, no, boom, we're here. Literally, just like a finger snap.
Can you lower it?
I remember when I was a kid, I had a crush on the woman that's second to the left.
The one with the mask?
Yes. Okay. Long hair. Already with some adult
yeah.
What's the word?
Adult humor.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
I thought this was kind of cool how they had like
to kind of explain the movie or
yeah,
or exposition.
Yeah. How like they use like I don't know the vases and all that like the art style.
Oh yeah,
look yeah 2 inches.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did like that. Oh, he looks good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, now I'm just thinking about God of War, the old God of War.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking, I don't. Sometimes this part would scare me, right there, like kind of creepy for me.
Yeah.
But I was when I was thinking about Hercules, just the movie.
Yeah.
The idea of him that the only time in Greek mythology in where Hades didn't turn on his family or brother was in God of War. Cause that Hades like that. Oh, he looks cool in the God of War series.
I didn't play the original.
You might see how he looks. He has like a mask that makes it look like an oven, just like 4 lines where fire comes out. He has spikes on his back.
Yeah.
Sorry, and so far from what I've seen, he has been the only Hades in Greek stories that the public has made, or Hollywood has made, and where he never turns on Zeus or his family. Mm-hmm. That's it. Every other thing, Hades is gonna betray that.
Right.
That Hercules is gonna betray that Zeus. Fishman, whining, moving that wine thing.
I always wanted to see more of them as a kid. Like
you did. It's called Hercules, the TV series. Remember that?
There's a TV series?
Yep, and you'll search that up in a few minutes, just out of curiosity. It was Hercules, the show.
I did not.
Yeah, and it takes place when he was still a teenager.
Not a clue.
Yeah, I don't know how it ended, but I remember when it was on, I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, ever since after this movie, when I was a kid, whenever I saw that logo, that the flying guy had, which apparently was a doctor's thing, I always thought that, like, Mom, look, it's the thing from Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So we're usually quiet right now. Is there anything you want to talk about, or were you just
John
trying to?
Goodman?
I don't. I could believe that. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I could feel something off already because we're just like here's this world. He said all these words that only some people would know what those words mean. And then like, Zeus just created life.
Yeah.
Like it is kind of where it really thrust into this world.
Also, Zeus is voiced by Rip Torn.
Oh damn, he sounds like John Goodman.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was John Goodman for some reason.
I remember loving his Hades' voice. Oh, I'm curious. Aren't all these gods related? Because like in stories, they're like my brothers and sisters or something like that.
Think so. I'm just kind of mesmerized by the clouds in the background.
How they're moving?
The clouds.
I didn't notice that before. There's a lot of animation coming from Hades' face, right?
Yeah.
If you just really look at it. If only the only bad guy that if only the only guy that looks like a bad guy didn't turn out to be the bad guy.
Yeah, right?
Then we're transitioning already to another scene. And they're telling us he's the ruler of the underworld. Okay.
Yeah.
That zombies. I remember being scared of these dogs when I was a kid. But damn, they look cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep saying cool a lot because I think that's the thing. It looks cool or awesome. Look at that visual.
Yeah, it's really good design. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I was like, yeah.
I was always disappointed how they never really could translate the world of Hercules to Kingdom Hearts. I never thought they did a good job for it.
Well, you played?
I played all three. Three of the main ones.
Okay, so wait, which three?
Yeah. 3 main ones. But I never thought they counted because in the first one, it's really small and you just go to the Coliseum and do battles. That's about it. The second one, I can't remember.
I thought he only shows up in the third one.
And then the third one, he shows up. It's more. It's a very generic looking, like here's Greek, architecture. That was it. It was kind of cool how they got Olympus down, like the actual sky and all that. Like that was pretty cool. But no, and I know in the second game they have more of the underworld, but it wasn't that impressive to look at.
Oh. I mean, their souls go down. The souls go to the underworld very quickly.
Yeah.
Also, I do remember how creepy they made the sisters look in Clash of the Titans, the remake. Remember when they meet them?
No.
Yeah, they made them look like creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of like witches. So I appreciated that. When we eventually see it, I think you'll like how they look.
Okay.
The eye, because they have the eye thing over there. The eye kind of look like. The eye kind of look like how the eye looked in A New Hope when they're in the trash compactor. Remember the little eye comes out?
No.
But do you remember when they're in a trash can, right? When like they're about to get squished.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember like there's some creature under there.
Yeah.
Do you remember that moment, the scene when like there's an eye that pops out?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it kind of looks like that.
Gotcha.
And we're completely opposite about the volume. I prefer it to be louder so I can actually like, okay, I'm hearing it. You're like, are your ears sensitive? Or?
I gotta hear you too. That's why.
No, but I'm just curious. Like,
I can't do both.
Do this.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, do that.
I can't do both. No, this one I have one ear open just to listen to you.
That's what I mean.
That's why.
That's
weird. How I have it.
You put it. You had it back on.
No, I didn't.
From here, it looked like it was over your ear.
Well, that's on you.
Wait, we're talking about things the audience is not gonna see. That was my point. What was it going for? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, okay. I think this movie is. What's I'm looking for?
I never noticed their names. Pain and Panic.
Yeah. Oh, it is kind of amazing that visual we just saw was in a Disney cartoon movie.
Yeah.
4 aisles of skeleton bodies. And I do like that they're like for the art style they're adapting they're adapting it to have the Greek style they're going for in this movie.
Right.
Like everything has like work was put into the visuals and making it look like it took place back then in Greek time.
Yeah.
Does that mean they created beds?
Yeah.
Or they see humans and say, "Oh, they created beds. These seem comfortable. Right. I'll make them out of clouds."
Some pretty shitty security. I mean, you're all powerful Zeus, so like you could do something.
Can he go this? Can he look over the clouds? There he is.
Yeah, right.
That's a problem when you have literal god creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, and I know what I was trying to discover, talk about previously, and we're like, for this movie, a lot of it, things that you know about, you know some stuff about Greek mythology.
What's that?
Did you not listen to anything I said? That for a lot of this movie assumes that people know some mythology about Greeks.
Yeah.
Because like we're just going on and then stuff happens and things are mentioned and done by the characters. That that in terms of the gods' mythology would do, and like the actions make sense if you know some history about it. But if you don't, you're like, wait, what? You're kind of lost on what's happening.
Yeah, I never studied Greek mythology in school.
You just know some basic stuff. Yeah.
The one thing I did learn, which I thought was funny, was that Zeus turns into a goose and rapes a chick.
Yes.
That makes me laugh. It's just like, that's the story. That's amazing.
Because the idea of God raping a woman.
As a goose.
Wait. As the goose?
As the goose. Yeah.
He didn't turn into a human to have sex?
No, he turns into a goose and rapes a woman.
While he's a goose?
While he's a goose.
Now that visual's in my mind.
Right? Like, you can't get it out of your head. Just like, what the fuck?
Does he use...
It's like early...
does he use a goose-sized penis? Or does he manifest a human one?
That's just that visual.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what?
Like a like a goose with like the dick the size of an arm, just got an elbow.
Get it, girl. That's the first time I heard that before.
I really hope.
How she just turned right now? Like when I was a kid, I thought Zeus squished her so badly from the hug that she turned thin.
The women in this movie are like weirdly thin. Like, you got a couple exceptions, but like
the singers, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It looks like a child drew that. Yeah. Also, they adapted some Superman mythology. Yeah. The baby came from the skies onto a farmer family. Yeah, and right. It has supernatural abilities.
Exactly.
Even if it's just strength. Mm-hmm. Donkey. Also, one thing I liked is that everybody in the city knows that Hercules is super strength. Yes, yeah. Sorry, super strong, and they just live with it. Mm-hmm. That is a nice new element. Where like, oh, everybody knows he's just super strong, and he's not hiding it.
Right.
Any thoughts you have? Or?
I just really like the facial from the.
Right, it is really good there for them. Look.
Yeah.
I guess they
is that Newman?
I think he answered your question right now. Oh yes, check it. See if there's any fun facts. That thing sparked right there on the ground. What is that thing? Is that a man out of clay? He's at 5 with 4 fingers. Greek, you gonna threaten him? Also, why is he... So far, we're like, okay, he's being made fun of. Like, Hercules. Jerk implies a certain thing.
It was Newman.
Okay, awesome. But they say they call him Hercules, but jerk implies that like he was rude or mean to people. Yeah. But that doesn't say anything about his strength at all. Like to me, that doesn't make sense.
It's like an X-Men when regular people like make fun of a mutant. It's like that dude could kill you. It's like in the first X-Men movie when they make fun of Wolverine at like that cage fighting bar. And it's just like why? Even if he didn't know he had claws, he looks mean. What are you fucking idiots?
Also, this was continuity error, because like you saw how the building falling apart started, right?
Yeah.
It started from the center of the circle and it went around, right?
Yeah.
And where each side ended, but then where the guy was, where he was preventing the building from falling apart, he was like right in the middle, which doesn't make any sense. Like that was I remember as a kid thinking like, wait, what? Being confused by that guy, the big continuity error. And Patreon. Oh, so that was the old farmer's name. You wouldn't have known. You would have thought that was just like a slang.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Let him meet Charles.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just typical, like, here the movie's going.
It's
What?
The little burp the guy made. Yeah, you are.
His feet are big.
I was gonna say, I feel like a god.
And in a matter of literally in a matter of minutes, we're gonna transition to something else, and then we're gonna transition to another song, or the continuation of this song.
Oh fuck! So you gonna sing?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a musical.
God damn it.
Why? You don't like musicals?
No, I was
I just realized it's a stupid question. You love musicals.
the third time the women sang. I was just like, I'm not really digging the music all that much.
Too pop or what?
I don't know. I just like their singing is great, but like the actual music, like the instruments and all that, just sounds a bit generic. Sounds like generic disco for them.
I remember I think as a kid I really liked Zero to Hero.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
Also, I never liked these. I guess
movies where they interpret music.
No, where they kind of sing their emotions and all that.
Oh,
I never really dug that.
The typical things that movies do that have kind of music elements.
Yeah, more so in Disney movies.
Yeah, and we're to transition to something else important. Like this is all just moving.
Yeah.
Like we're not having a moment to breathe really at all. That's already an issue I see, but it's only an issue if you have a problem with it. And I can really see why people may not like this movie already. And we're 19 minutes in, that quick.
Fuck, a lot happened in those 20 minutes.
Did it? And because I feel like every scene was probably like 5 minutes, and like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and we're just going on.
Yeah.
Like I could see already a difference between how different this movie could be from its previous movies or previous predecessors. And now we could talk about it. This movie came out at the tail end or at the end of the Disney Renaissance, which was all of Disney's princess movies. And like every one of them just like great, critically and commercially. Everybody loves those movies. To be fair, those are good movies. I haven't seen the. Huh?
It's been a while since I've seen them.
Yeah, I haven't. I've seen like probably 2 of them. Maybe The Little Mermaid. I did see the original Cinderella and liked it, but that was years ago. Like probably like 4 or 5 when I was a kid. But yeah, everybody agrees. Great, and I'm pretty sure if we were to rewatch it, we would like them. And so this might have been the first movie at the end of the Renaissance. I'm not sure.
No, the 90s was like big for Disney because once you had the Disney Renaissance, you had the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and you also had Pixar in the mix.
Yes,
Pixar.
Pixar.
Toy Story and all that. So I think.
Oh, it's when Disney stopped. Disney was still doing the animated stuff, but it wasn't as good. And then their partnership with Pixar is where Pixar / Disney, which is affiliated, and they're.
And then you also had the Lion King.
Yeah.
So I think. After big hits, to come out with this kind of seemed like a drop in quality.
A major drop.
Yeah.
Then it was this, Tarzan, Treasure Planet, Atlantis. Yeah, none of those movies could hold up to what they had a few years ago.
This one it's been a while. Oh, we'll find out at the end if I still like it. Tarzan.
I remember really liking Tarzan.
I really liked it too, but I always hated the music.
I can see that.
What was the one you said after that? Treasure Planet?
Yeah. Treasure Planet, Atlantis.
Atlantis is still kind of fun. Kinda. Treasure Planet is kind of hard to go back to, I think.
Yeah. I thundered to know? Is that what he said?
I think so.
That was odd. His voice. He sounded like. I just realized watching a superhero movie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah. That's the whole point. He needs to prove that he's a hero. Wait a minute. What makes these gods heroes?
Nothing.
Yeah, like what the hell? Is it like once you become a hero, then you'll be a god? Wait, so does that imply that all you gods are heroes?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are probably self-indulging yourselves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I brought some of your words.
Oh, yeah, you told her to remember.
Yeah. Brain of a bird. What an insult. Actually, oh, never mind. I was gonna say I don't know if the Pegasus was in the Hercules TV show, but I'm like, oh wait, he is, because I think the point of the show is to show that how hard it was for him to try out to be a hero when he was still a teenager.
I like how easy it was for him to forget about the people that raised him. He's like, oh yeah, fuck that.
Pose. That odd pose in the air.
Yeah.
Nice visual. That pose in the sky reminds me of that last shot in Prisoner of Azkaban, where it's like Harry.
Oh, Harry, that freeze frame.
Yeah, the freeze frame.
Yeah.
Also, I'm curious. Now is it bad for movies to be cheesy or seeing cheesy elements in things for people? Like, is that now seen as bad or negative?
I don't think so. I just think the what's considered cheesy has changed.
Yeah, because
like the style of what's cheesy and being corny has changed.
I asked because of 2 days ago, I was seeing a video of like a girl and her mom were watching the original Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. They're reacting to it, and I just realized they have a pervert in Hercules, Danny DeVito. His voice matches so well with him.
Oh, absolutely.
It is crazy though. They got a pervert in the Disney cartoon. So that mean that the woman that turns to flowers can control and move?
Yeah.
There was something else I wanted to say. What are you talking about? Oh, cheesy.
Yeah, so Spider-Man.
So I'm watching the original Spider-Man 2002. and then at the end they were talking about the movie, like discussion. That's what she said. And then they were she was talking about how she liked the movie, but then she mentions that how the Green Goblin costume looks so cheesy and how she didn't like it. Mm-hmm. So then for her, she was using cheesy as a negative because she didn't like how cheesy it was. So then that got me thinking of like, do many people now currently, do they, when they see something cheesy, do they just think it's bad? Do they think it's a taste? Do they like it still? That's what I was thinking. Just like overall, what people think of cheesy.
Right. What? I think what's considered cheesy now is like doing things in poor quality, I would say. Like, oh, it looks like it was done it was done by like like for like low budget kind of thing. Because I haven't seen anything lately that's like deliberately cheesy.
Oh, so this was Achilles for Achilles' heel. Yeah. So we were talking. He was mentioning like all these heroes I raised. Theseus, whatever he is, and then also he's telling us his dream. Like he's all this exposition. Like we're just continuing.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's very odd. I don't know why. That's something I wanted to say. Oh, so yeah. So when he was talking about that, like. It sounded like he was saying it for it to be a big deal. Yeah. Like, I raised all these heroes. But then for the audience, we don't know, for many of them, we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
UFO. Holy hero. But that is so that is an issue where like we need more exposition. They don't really give us into exposition. They tell us who and like who, what, and like just a basic who, what, when, where, why. But we need more exposition. We need more whys. Or we need more whys answered.
Yeah.
Another song? Yeah. Danny DeVito singing.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Wait, is he a really good singer?
No, but just...
Or him right now?
Yeah.
I wonder if they made the Goat Man into a pervert only because it was Danny DeVito. Like afterwards. 2 words, we'll say no. I only think of Danny DeVito now as Always Sunny.
Yeah.
People think of him as Penguin and stuff. Nah. It's all about It's Always Sunny. How many seasons is that show on? Is it 11?
14?
Damn.
Yeah. Pretty long.
Has it ever dipped in quality?
I don't think it has. There's probably just like a couple of seasons where like it has more mediocre episodes than good.
Remember the episode when they went to New Jersey?
No, that's an episode.
That's the episode.
Yeah.
What it sound like I said?
They moved to New Jersey.
No, the episode where they went to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Was that a good one?
That was alright. I like talking about the one where Dennis and Mac buy a house out in the like suburb.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was great.
What was the episode and where they showed Charlie with like the conspiracy thing and where like people love to give?
That's when Mac and Charlie work a job to get health insurance.
Yeah, I don't know.
T has a heart attack.
Continue. I don't know.
It's
Is it a good episode?
Yeah, that was great.
It is funny sometimes when you think about just how certain memes or GIFs are created.
Yeah.
Also, with the way Hercules had that knife right there and just threw it, it looked like he's different. And then bam, beefed up beefcake. all he needs is white hair, blue eyes, and that great white person smile, and then we got our
top guy for WWE.
Yeah, or America.
Yeah, exactly.
And for Nazis, and our new Super Saiyan.
Exactly.
I forget he bends a sword and uses it as a boomerang.
I don't think it bends back, but okay.
It does, but it shouldn't. Yeah. And then we just sang over all the important moments in where it should show him facing like obstacles of him becoming like him training, right? That's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because even though the idea is the whole point, I gotta be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
So the movie's gonna focus on him being a hero. But him facing all these obstacles of him training, that's also a very important thing that we should have seen.
Right.
DID. We got another pervert.
Not forever.
And he's got a horse body.
Yeah.
Lower body. Like, oh, damn. He will destroy that woman. Especially how thin they drew her.
Yeah.
Although, was he leaning in for a kiss? Because it looked like it was like...
I think so.
Like, he was very close. That was funny. And then they showed the guy's face like, huh?
Yeah.
What is that, sir? Sir? I think Meg looks even more sickly thin than all the female characters in One Piece. And they're sickly thin.
Yeah.
Except for their breasts. They're huge. Oh no, but in that shot, she looked like and reminded me of our friend, but more of your friend who wants to be a like corner or the doctor. Yeah. Like when the way she was like, with part of her hair over her eye. Did she kind of look like her?
Slightly, yeah. I do remember, yeah.
Hey, so guy wasn't just me, like, wait, what? Like, I'm right by that, like, bam, right there. I remember as a kid really liking that. Mm-hmm. And then the flip. Wasn't it like the takedown, like over the body, over the shoulder takedown? Mm. Can you imagine a character like that in a Disney cartoon
nowadays?
Animated movie right now?
No.
I can never picture that. Especially how the climate is right now with people.
Yeah, kind of like that Pepe Le Pew character. No, we can.
Oh yeah.
We can't really have that anymore.
And
I say that like I miss it. Like
he was so rapey.
He was.
Yeah. Oh, this is the first time I saw that gag, and where like when a cartoon character gets hit really hard on the head, that bump appears.
Yeah.
I think the next time I saw was in.
It feels very Looney Tunes.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Comedy.
Sure, pair of big Google eyes. Google eyes.
Well, that's all she has. She's thin.
No, but now the joke being like, those aren't the only two things. A horse is jealous. So all of his animal. Oh yeah, Herc only has animal friends. We got a very strong, handsome, dumb man talking to a very obviously attractive, intelligent, and from what we could see, manipulative woman. Mm-hmm. So he's screwed.
Yeah. Who the fuck voiced her?
She sounds very modern. Not even like kind of old of that time, if that makes sense. Like I could believe Hercules. But not her at some points.
Susan Egan. She did. She was in House.
He's watching her hips move back and forth.
This is like Disney's the fuck's that lady called from Roger Rabbit?
Just like a rabbit.
There you go. This is their.
Oh, sorry, Meg, but you're not even close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a rabbit's level. I think because in this one, Meg is just what's the word? Not autistic.
Promiscuous?
No, like what's the term for sickly thin?
Oh, anorexic.
Anorexic. She's so anorexically thin. What? Just like a rabbit? She's thin, but not overly thin.
Oh, Meg.
He's literally right there. Look at that. And I was a kid thinking like he was more off of the distance, and like he brought her like all the way over here. Oh, I know the next visual scared me.
Yeah.
When he was mad. Remember what he does to...
I don't.
Okay.
Again, it's been years.
Okay.
Huh.
That visual, that scared me. And then when he bursts into flames. They're using terms from current that we use.
Yeah.
Like there's a doornail. Here. Well, I remember when I was a kid, he looked more thinner and scarier.
Yeah.
It might have been because of the TV I had. I'm not sure. Or the quality. But funny thing is, how do they know he's mortal? Because like all we know from the story, is that Meg told him that he that the thing with the river guardian was going sideways, and then this guy named Hercules came in and beat him.
Yeah,
that's it. She never mentioned that he is super strong. That
she did mention that.
Well, that he's super strong?
Yeah.
Okay, he mentioned super strong. But did she mention that he could be hurt or anything like that?
No, she didn't.
Excuse me. So, like, that kind of information
is
is
really
important.
weird, the references they make to other movies. Because that was a Midnight Cowboy reference, then they did a Godfather reference. And
What's a Midnight Cowboy? Wait, what's the reference?
I'm Walking Here.
I thought that was...
That's Midnight Cowboy.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman when he slaps the taxi.
Is it a really good movie?
Huh?
Is it a really good movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Walking Here was Taxi Driver?
No, that's Midnight Cowboy.
Oh, it's still the same. Oh, so that... The whole thing...
Yeah, the whole I'm Walking Here.
Okay. No, because I thought the taxi thing and then the I'm Walking Here were each from a different movie.
No.
So this is America? Yeah, another shooter.
Exactly.
With Sparta. That joke isn't funny back then, but it'll be funny now. Just because like so many people know Sparta from God of War.
And 300.
And 300, yeah. Oh yeah, especially those two properties. I guess this is why Superman doesn't tell people his identity, or that people don't know that he's a hero. Because then they'll be like, "Yeah, who did you save, you punk?" Yeah. Oh, did you read the article about DC saying like we don't think it's the right time for Superman to make a Superman movie?
Remember? Oh yeah.
funny thing is, when I read that the first time,
I didn't read. I saw the headline.
no,
Yeah.
but well, when I just said like, oh, that's funny, this that, but then when I saw people respond to that, and then they say like, oh yeah, it doesn't apply to an alien immigrant going against a high rich businessman and all trying to be a good person, all that stuff. I didn't think about that. They're like, oh wait, yeah, they're the DC people dug themselves into this grave right now.
Yeah.
And isn't just how funny it is that the time they say that, considering what's happening right now, is like it's perfect for that type of character to exist and that type of movie to exist right now.
Right.
Right now, a bunch of people need hope. We need hope right now. There's so much shitty stuff in the world right now.
Right. But I'm okay with them bringing out another Superman movie.
So not bringing or bringing.
Not bringing.
I would want another one. I want another one, but done correctly. That's my thing. I want to see. How about this? I want to see a Superman movie. There hasn't been a Superman movie in years. Like, what a Man of Steel. I still stick with my series. There hasn't been a Superman movie in years, and that's fair. That's fair for me to want. No.
Yeah.
Like for you, do you see Man of Steel is a Superman movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care.
That's the thing. You don't care.
No, I don't care when people go, "Oh, do it done correctly." No, it doesn't have to. It's a character that's been here for 100 fucking years. What's one bad interpretation really gonna do to a franchise?
Oh, it's gonna have many people think that's Superman. That's the idea of Superman that should be.
Good, let it have it. It doesn't. The other ones aren't going anywhere.
I think, but a lot of people don't know the old one. That's an argument people
How can you say that when everybody knows that Superman's a Boy Scout? He's everything by the book. He's just the most American thing we've ever produced. Like, yeah, it's like that's why I don't care. It's like, oh, they want to bring him back, but I don't blame Snyder nor the writers for trying to do something like Dark Knight. Yes, it's stupid how surface level the edginess of it was, but other than that, it's like, you know what, we can get something else out of it. Good, because I'm used to seeing the good boy fucking Superman in the cartoons, in the games, in the comics, in the movies, or the direct to DVD movies that DC has produced. So if they want to give it a 10, yeah, fuck it. Did they fail?
Fail miserably?
Did they fail? Yeah, but you know, good. Same thing for Batman, like.
Okay, but so I'll go again. Not go against, but let me bring this up to you because I'm curious of people's thoughts about this. And some people bring up the Captain America thing, and for many people, it's the exact same thing as Superman. But the thing is, after either the first Captain America. After the Marvel movies, many people have taken a new approach to Captain America, and where many people who thought he was just a Boy Scout and that's it, only the goody two shoes, but then the movies revealed he is that, but he's also other things. Like he loves America, but he loves the idea of America, not the America that exists in the time where he got unfrozen.
Right.
So there's some people that kind of also want that, and where they want people who don't like that Boy Scout of Superman. They want to turn those people to show like another side. Like, no, this is a reason why we really like Superman, like his story.
Yeah. Like
the immigration thing. Many people like. Yes, like the one time we don't really see that brought up, that he's actually really an immigrant. He's illegal. That would be fun to. Done correctly, of course. Fun to.
Yeah, you see, that's the problem. Yeah, you can't say done correctly.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. That because
that's an opinion.
Yeah, you could say that about anything.
Yeah.
I think, but that's the approach some people say.
Yeah.
But say but that story of an immigrant hasn't been touched on at all really by movies. The main thing's been done before of like Superman. He wants to be a good person with these god abilities, and then that's the thing. But then there's also the other side of immigration that some people talked about, like, oh yeah, I never thought about that. That would be a nice new thing to talk about along with the other stuff that's been talked about. it'll be nice to see these other elements brought up to have more people actually like Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Like by now, Superman is just like this idea, like this guy who tries to do the right thing, and for many people, they see him as like America, Captain America, and Superman. They're the American symbol.
Yeah.
And like yeah, that's a good. But then right now, more people are like, yeah, we're Captain America. Like when I think America, I think Captain America. Not so much Superman, only because like how just in the public eye, many people have kind of soured on him because of DC movies. Mm-hmm. They tried something new, it failed miserably.
No, but see, that's the thing I hate. That they failed. They have to go back to the original. Like, oh, this is he's his Boy Scout, but he could be something more in that. It could be more complex.
Yeah, he can.
No, that's the problem. But I hate that just because they failed with making him dark and edgy and all that, that they have to revert back to the status quo of Superman. And before you
no, I'm saying, and when you mean by revert back, is in Justice League, right?
Yes.
Other than that, we don't know what the fuck happened there.
No, we don't.
To be fair, yeah, that's a whole Frankenstein.
I mean more in the sense after we're done with this, like Zack Snyder Superman, because essentially what it is.
we don't know what the fuck is happening.
But I mean, like from Man of Steel to Justice League, they did. Not so much. I don't give a shit. Like, oh, they made Superman. I don't care. I don't care about the comics. It's just as a character, he wasn't very good. Mm-hmm. But I hate now that everyone seems like, oh, now that we're done with Zack Snyder, let's go back to the Christopher Reeve Superman or Superman where he's like Captain America.
That's typical. Yes. Okay.
But I just thought, but like, you see, that's the problem. Is like, because he's always gonna be like, that's the status quo. When we experiment with Superman or these type of characters, if it fails, we go back to that. Mm-hmm. That's why I felt like that's always gonna be there. Let's keep exploring.
Let's try a new outlet.
Yeah, let's try a new one.
Like the immigration thing.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, sure. Like that too.
Yeah. No, cause I say immigration only because like that's never been really talked about.
No.
That's
I doubt that'll ever be really touched upon in this.
I know, but that I'm because I know that's to many people right now that's a delicate subject.
Yeah.
But use that, but you use it to your advantage, but not by not overusing it.
Yeah.
Like just bring it up have Superman's parents. Have Superman's parents tell him like you're an immigrant, and then him kind of dealing with it like, oh wow, I didn't know, like I forgot I'm not from this world, I'm from another planet, I am an immigrant, and him as a kid realizing that for himself. Yeah. That's more what I mean.
Yeah.
And this is Zero to Hero. Speaking of the movie.
Yeah.
What's it called? Sickle?
Chiseling.
Oh, chiseling. Thank you. Zero to Hero. I remember really liking this montage when I was a kid. Just like this movie, like everything in this movie is just like that, right? The title of this movie, Hercules. It goes like that.
I like how we completely talked over the whole fight against the
Hydra.
Hydra.
Hey, but we're talking about something we wanted to talk about. Then they had Express cards. Who has American Express now? A giant lion. Mm-hmm. Well, they know Disney, but like we're gonna sell all these things by Hercules. Yeah. I wonder for women, just like out of curiosity, if they find like Hercules, like this design of Hercules, like attractive. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious about that. They're right there. Okay. These products.
It's essentially what Disney does.
Yeah. Look at that. Mm-hmm. I would love to see her go back to his farm family and tell him everything that happened and say because you raised me so much because of your love, he not rewards them, but he gives back to them.
Yeah.
This is like it's just a brief montage in a scene. Nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna,
Like a mean shit. Yeah.
Yeah, all these references.
Yeah. Just really weird.
They're too squeaky.
Yeah.
I think after seeing Hercules, that's when I realized when I was a kid that I don't like wearing sandals.
Mm-hmm.
Just the idea of like having like my feet exposed in the air,
Yeah.
having people see it, like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You're wearing his merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I always liked the design of that thing.
Right.
It might have been the blue design. I don't know for sure. Wow, that cup is super strong.
Yeah. Right.
It didn't get vaporized. Speaking of curves. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Smooth transition. Yeah, like those kind of references, you would only know what they mean if you know some Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Like if any soda can, like the o- the only reference so far that many people would have known was the Pandora box.
Oh, that's sorry.
Oh, you forgot about the story?
Yeah.
How old does she look? Do you think?
20.
I was like,
20 in her 20s.
I was like, to me, she looks in her mid-20s.
Mm-hmm. Right, because it's like Greek time. Like no one gets past it. No one gets past 40.
Oh really? Oh yeah, because of the hell. Yeah, like, I wonder. Now I'm thinking about it. How terrible did the cities look without the lack of healthcare? Not healthcare, but taking care of their health. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How much shit do you think was actually on the ground everywhere?
The Romans, if I remember correctly, they did like plumbing. Like they were actually get like a decent amount, like plumbing. How can we realize it now?
A plumbing system of
Yeah,
some kind.
Yeah, but they had lead in the pipes, so you know they weren't the brightest either.
We got lead poisons people.
Yeah.
Like, how exactly? Because I don't know. I just know that lead. Ever since growing up, I know that lead was bad.
Yeah.
What exactly does it do to people?
I don't know. The funniest way I heard it is just that you know, the Romans, they had lead in the pipes. It's just like, why am I so angry and horny all the time? Because lead fucks with the chemical in your brain. And among other things, you know. But you know, just know that it's bad. Like lead paint. And I always remember that.
Why did the building fall apart? That's a genuine question. He's that strong.
And he's that angry.
Like, who built this building? Did Zeus did? Is this his home?
Yeah, is that his home? Yeah, what a fucking sellout.
Oh, the reference that's here.
Yeah.
Also, when I was younger, I thought that this was another person that looked like Hercules. Like, not even Hercules. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought of weird things of, like, whenever I saw them. Then they killed, what's that? Oh, what's his name?
Scar.
Scar.
That should have been more obvious.
That's what they claw. That's what I know was a one-word thing.
You're white. Oh, wait, no, everybody was white back then.
You got the biggest muscles I've ever seen, kid. Fangirls. him off to himself on a boat.
Yeah.
With the devilish laugh. How'd she sneak in? That's a question that you should.
That's a really nice shot.
Yeah, the pillars, right?
Yeah, like the ceiling and all that.
I think we're halfway through the movie.
Hmm?
I think we're halfway through the movie.
Alright.
We'll leave it over.
Alright.
I don't know that reference.
Pita, it's a dish. Greek dish.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's so modern from every other character. Or just break the wall.
Yeah. I mean, you're Hercules. Like, nothing can really stop you.
Mm-hmm. And apparently everybody knows you're mortal.
Somehow.
Yeah. It was... His face is green?
Mhm.
Get the good sister.
The fuck's hooky? That hairdo she has, you know, like in the front.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of like that Elvis kind of thing where like you have like that big bump in front. None.
Well, her hand was right. I thought she's gonna place her hand on his thigh.
Mm-hmm.
It should have gone through the stomach.
I'm ready for them to break into song because of the
Yeah, me too. I thought we were gonna break the
dun,
song.
dun, dun.
I know she sings. I can't. That was so funny the way she said it.
You've only met her like twice, thrice.
And look at her face.
Yeah.
She saw like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, this she's the first girl you ever met that wasn't your mom.
Yeah, and that I actually, you know, want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
The faces they make are sometimes weird.
They animated too much.
It seems like they're ready for like a cover shoot with every face they make.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
I know that I know as a kid, I thought this was the longest scene that was in the movie. So much nothing happened.
Yeah, bomb.
Yeah. Get on the horse.
Well, how did you get it in the first place?
It was like right there, apparently. But he's like, move. He's always getting hurt.
Yeah.
Was that another reference? No. It sounds like another reference. It's like, next time I drift. Like someone who might have been drunk. Now we're sung.
There we go.
Sure. I don't know. Earth and heaven. After that, I'm thinking supernatural. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think because Sam and Dean are always involved with
Yeah.
the heavens and earth or whatever the hell they said. These sisters are trying to help. Are trying to help a sister out.
Yeah.
Like he is the man of your dreams.
Yeah.
He's the man of every woman's dreams. They're like, oh well, we tried. Let's go after him. Also, and is this in Hercules' garden?
No, this is some other place.
Okay. It seems the most pop of anything.
I actually prefer this to Zero to Hero, not Disney 2.
Why is the music? Is it the musical combination with the visuals, or?
Yeah. I would be both the combination and the music. Even that, and I prefer this music. I don't know.
Get off! You hear that, right? That sounded very like 80s. That line specifically how the backup singers were singing it. Also, while she's singing this, are the statues actually moving? Like, is just part of the song or the musical, or are they actually like moving in the background?
Yeah, there's something in the water.
Yeah. Like Hercules was so insecure about himself. Like, oh no, Phil told me about this potion. Let me see if it works in the pond. Also, Phil is Dan DeVito.
Right.
After one date.
After one date, yeah.
Brimstone. He's singing different things to do those lips. And one thing is, but me saying those type of things are valid just because we have several perverts in this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're still here.
The bump is there. I found that funny. He said, "This is gonna break the kid's heart.
Yeah.
You gotta go fast and tell him. just so you can prove him wrong."
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not gonna let you hurt it. Yeah. Where that overconfidence of your speaking go?
Yeah. Right.
I do like he figured it out himself.
Yeah.
Like she's just talking about it.
Yeah.
Like he has weaknesses, all this stuff, and then boom, he's just like, I know he has weaknesses. Yeah. I do love that that shot of him, that shot, and the way he was saying the dialogue, like perfect. Like damn, he knows.
That looked weird.
Yeah, it wasn't just me, right?
Yeah.
It looked like it wasn't in sync or like in the same like panel. It
didn't look like it actually touched him. Like like the shot, like, something was off.
Like, yeah, it's like okay, it's like Pegasus was on one paper, and then Phil was on another paper, and the paper was just going the other paper like this. Look, like it's just passing, not touching. The Lola bunny to Bugs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a tattoo.
A tramp stamp.
Yeah.
And twice the fun. I really wanted him to say she's a man.
She's a man.
She's a man. Dude, he brought it better.
Yeah. You think he's about to call her skank?
Yeah.
All the S's.
Goor. Goor. You presented him no evidence, you fucking idiot.
That's his word.
I can see why.
Go! Yeah, he acts like he's a teenager. But he looks like he's in his 20s, too.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he's in his 20s, but still so innocent.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the first time they ever meet on.
Yeah. He's a fast talker.
Yeah.
Do you think Jerry Seinfeld could have played him?
No.
No? Okay, do you think he could have played him if this Hades' character was written more to suit Jerry Seinfeld?
No. I think we need the anger, and Jerry can do angry.
Okay. Like when he explodes, that what you've seen?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you think of a comedy person that could maybe do what this voice actor is doing for Hades?
Louis Black. I think he's very funny when he's angry.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd do pretty good because he got a pretty good voice. But I can't think of anything on the other stand-up comedian.
Nah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, from what I remember, Hades is still the best part.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Especially that great shot and scene of him just like with him knowing with the secret.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was perfect right there.
Yeah.
It perfectly matches what we've seen of Hades.
Yeah.
Also, and when they want to, they can easily make Hades right here visually terrifying, like for kids especially. I always think that this was cool, like that shot of the deal making just. Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's gonna go for a kiss, like a smooch.
Didn't he sound a little bit like Rick from Rick and Morty? Like if you could hear it.
No,
I kind of hear it, a little bit. Like maybe at the end of the tone. Mm-hmm. Like you know easily Rick's tone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you not hear it out when he's talking like the end?
No.
Okay, then it's just me. Also, it's funny once his powers are stolen, he's the palest he's ever been.
Yeah.
And when he's powerful, he gets some yellow.
He gets the tan.
Yeah. That means people of color are badasses.
Yeah. I know they explained it like at the beginning or once, but I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, so. No one references again besides Hades saying that I gotta stop Hercules building my army, and then we get the shots of the sky.
Yeah.
That's it. Ooh.
They're really cool bosses at Kingdom Hearts. But you only fight...
Oh, from what I've seen, it looks fun to fight them.
I think you only fight the...
Iceman.
The Ice one.
Rockman.
The Rockman.
That's it.
The Tornado one and the third one. But I don't think you ever fight this one. Mm. The Ice one's fucking hard in I think the second one. Mm. The first one.
I'm surprised we didn't have an Alice in Wonderland reference right there.
A Wizard of Oz.
Sorry, right? Wizard of Oz, yes. Thank you. Using freeze. And this guy. Did you ever play the original God of War games?
No.
Okay. That one, in the God of War 2 and 3,
Yeah.
it's about the Titans getting Kratos' help to destroy Zeus.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'll tell you the brief stuff. God of War 1 is about the God of War.
Mm-hmm.
The original one, I forgot his name, but he has had Kratos like work for him, and then Kratos told that God of War of like, help me defeat my enemies, give me the power. So then once he does that, Kratos is off to raids, and then he accidentally kills his wife and his daughter.
Right.
So because of that, he blames the God of War.
Yeah. Oh.
So then the gods in that one actually help Kratos defeat the God of War because they don't like him either.
Yeah.
So then Kratos fights the God of War. The final battle is cool because they make Kratos huge like the God of War, and you're fighting him with the stone sword.
Oh, damn.
It's pretty fun. And it's not overly done. It's just like here's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the sword is pretty awesome how they have it designed. And then you beat it, you become the new God of War.
Yeah.
Beginning of God of War 2, the gods betray you. They cast you out because they say you're too dangerous or too powerful, or you will be. So then once they throw him out, he gets killed, and then as he's dying, the Titans message the Titan Gaia, I think the Mother of Earth or whatever, tells Kratos, we can help you. We want revenge against Zeus and his followers as well, because they locked us here, and they locked up Zeus's father. I forgot his name, and so they do that. So then the whole point of the second one is having Kratos be prepared for getting prepared and everything, getting some powers, but it doesn't end with you fighting like you defeating everyone. It ends with you releasing all the Titans, and you Kratos saying, "We're going after you, Zeus."
Right.
And then God of War 3, I think, came out around the first few months, but PlayStation 3 was coming out. Mm-hmm. And then
I remember.
Yeah, and that one ends, and then that one, Kratos is killing every single god, and then it ends with Kratos literally killing every god. Mm-hmm. And then it stops then with the God of War 4. He's still alive, and now he's fighting against the other gods. Who are they from? Zeus with Greek mythology. What about the new mythology?
That's what's it called?
I know it's Thor's mythology, so wherever that is.
Norse mythology.
There you go.
There you go.
And so those are the original God of War games.
Yeah.
But in the original God of War, there were much more Titans than this. There were like several hundred. The way I said them, story wise, it is crazy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why all the gameplay in the original one, is like all crazy and insane because the game is fucking crazy and insane. Yeah.
But I know he lost his strength, but like, how is he still alive?
I think toying with him. I don't know, but yeah, that's a valid question.
Like I think.
I'm playing innocent.
Even though I was gonna quit on you like that.
Yeah, he did. Me bite off head. So because he has one eye, he's illiterate. But then again, every other god is. I mean, every other Titan is. The freeze guy is saying, "Freeze him."
I thought they're educated. There you go. That's the no you should have done.
He's so but because she's so anorexic, right?
Yeah.
Anorexic, she's fine. Her thin body just was able to like whoop go through there. To show me in pain, I'm gonna what's the word? Clench my fist.
Yeah. When they're in love.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, like one day.
Oh.
Have sex right now before she dies.
Wait, but he's gonna have the Superman problem. He can't have sex with his girlfriend. He'll break her.
Well, she's gonna die anyway. Shit,
That's
she might as well go out with
a
pleasure.
bang.
With pleasure rather than pain. I thought he licked her. I thought he licked her. I was just like that.
I think because 1 second you saw Pegasus, you're like, oh, Pegasus licks people.
Yeah. I like the details they put in his eyes.
Is he punching them using a sword?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
I always thought he used a sword. Were the icicles essentially?
Ice shards.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna hurt you even more now. Keep in mind, the horse has hooves, so if you want, he could easily like make holes in their bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that rock creature's dead. Its heads are gone. There should have been more Titans, if anything.
Okay.
Like the main ones, and then like some little minions. Oh, his mouth! He's that like went backwards. How does that happen? He kind of looked a little bit like the Eye of Sauron. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I remember the name of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is I never seen any Lord of the Rings movies. Only one game, and that's it. What dimension are they in? Are they in Dimension X with Krang? You quickly got that reference.
I did, surprisingly.
Yeah. Oh, if people don't know, Dimension X is from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon, and where Krang originated from.
Over your holidays. I was thinking, like, as he's touching it now, because it's still warm.
I think because what I was thinking was like, cause what I was thinking of was that since she's dead, does that make her the human when someone dies? Does the human body automatically become weirder than it usually is?
I think so.
Do you think your friend would know that? Like,
I think she would.
She would. Remind me later to remind you to message her about that. Because now I'm just curious about that. She's a nobleman. Or noble woman. Also, so Hercules just suddenly ends up in hell or the underworld. It'd be nice to see him get there. It seems like that could be like another like fun 5-minute journey or even 3-minute journey where everybody's just like trying like you're screwed here, kid. Hercules just so pissed that just like one of those badass moments where just like one like back fist.
Yeah.
So like take me to Hades. That would have been nice to see, you know?
Yeah.
But we're skipping that. We're just continuing on to like this happens in the story and then this happens and this happens. Because our script goes like this, that's gonna happen in the movie. Like, we're here, and here.
I think they're just rushing for an ending now.
They've been doing that since the movie started.
Yeah. I remember that.
I kind of do like the idea though of just like he's already aging. He's only been there for a few seconds in the water.
I always wish you would have done something for that in Kingdom Hearts.
Now go back to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So we're talking about. Are you a fan of Kingdom Hearts or?
I guess I am.
Are these women? Do they appear?
No, they don't appear.
Excuse me. Yeah. Like that. Wait a minute. This whole time, when Hercules when Hades took away his power, the moment he took away his powers or his strength, couldn't he have just killed him right then and there?
Yes, he could have.
He has all these times when he went down there, he has his strength, but he's still vulnerable. They keep saying he's mortal. He's mortal. Hades, you are really a god. He isn't a god. Hercules isn't a god yet. You could have killed him.
Yep. Totally demon.
Yeah. So now that we just have that plot hole. Wait a minute. Also, we just learned that if you know someone strong enough, you could go down to the underworld and bring back a soul, and have that person come back to life. Just get Hercules to do it.
Yeah, right. You should do it right now. Like, all right, who wants to bring back a loved one?
Yeah, like he's so kind-hearted and nice. He would do it. He'll be there for a while. Yeah. And since he's a guy, like, okay, this one.
Yep.
Woo! You made it! Woo! The end of the game, right?
Yeah, right.
How's everybody? Yeah. His eyes are so blue. What about his farmer family? What about them?
Nah, fuck them.
The first time he's seeing his mother.
Yeah. Yeah, and the only time.
So you knew that? Couldn't you tell him before? Also, wait a minute. May got there and she's human. What the hell? Or just past the gates.
I think past the gates.
Oh, it got me thinking of. So that mean that all these people were all human at one point in their lives until they became a hero and then they became a god? Like, is that how that works? Because with that rule, now that brings into question like the gods themselves. Like, were they born as gods, or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Because that's true. This Zeus can't be a god. He's a rapist.
Yeah. I mean, you could visit.
Or something, they're kissing too.
Oh yeah. They just fuck right then and there.
Kiss me now. Makes no sense. She is out of his league.
So she's Aphrodite.
What?
Aphrodite.
Oh, the family's back now. What do you mean by that? Aphrodite.
Like, that's the goddess. Aphrodite.
Oh.
And she's like really into sex.
Hello. What are you doing? Hey, Valica, what do you want? it would have been nice if it wasn't just suddenly done in a song. That was the whole character for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then over. So I do gotta hear your thoughts.
Oh, they produced it as well. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, fucking hell.
That's it, Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman is Snape, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's Snake or Snape with the P?
Snape with the P.
Okay. So go.
Snake would be a little on the nose.
Like Snape isn't.
Yeah, but Snake, you're giving them no credibility.
I didn't give him credibility from the start.
Yeah, that's true.
And my voice cracks. Okay, you. It's been years since you've seen it.
It's fine.
Nothing bad. Nothing like bad, but in terms of storytelling,
no, it is bad. Like the
Okay.
relationships are bad. The character development isn't great. It's pretty subpar. I'm not a big fan of the music sometimes.
Oh, we're going country again. Like was it Treasure Planet? They went country at the end. Remember the end credit song?
Did they really?
They went country.
I took out my headphones.
No, that's why. Like the minute it started, you're like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, I can see why no one first remembers this movie.
James Wood.
It should be good for like if it came out on TV and I watch it, or like it's like hey,
like a TV movie.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, this isn't. It's not very good. I just him loving Meg is just sort of like met her once, dude.
Yeah, and it's the first one he ever met.
And then with Phil, it's just like, oh yeah, like they have a relationship,
fun.
But it's just like, but when he was like, oh, she's a fraud, and he's like, yeah, like it has to happen because of the story. It sort of feels like the kind of skipping like the character development.
They're skipping a lot of character stuff
just to progress the plot. And all that, and it just sort of, but you get to the end, it's just like, oh, I don't care. Hades still good though.
Oh, he's great. He's the best part of this movie.
Yeah.
Easily.
But yeah, it's not. I can see why no one talks about this because
Or no one likes it.
Yeah. Not awful. It's just sort of. I would imagine.
Oh no, there are worse movies.
I would imagine, being there when it came out. Seeing Toy Story, The Lion King, Sleeping Beauty, not Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, and around this time Mulan was gonna come out.
Mulan, and then
I think Mulan was going to come out after this movie. Like I think either the same year or the following.
And I just seen that like Disney having hit after hit, like they could do no wrong at that time. And then for this to come out and just be like, "How?"
Yeah, whoa! What a sharp contrast.
This broke the streak.
Oh yeah.
If I'm thinking about when it came out.
Yeah.
Then yeah, this broke the streak.
And now it's just a movie on its own is.
I think all by itself it's fine. You could see a hell of a lot worse. But in the context of like the other movies that come up before and then even after, it's like it's kind of like the run of the litter.
Run of the litter.
Runt of the litter.
Oh, runt of the litter. Okay.
Yeah. I can hear the music. It's really funny. Fuck, that's so 90s, man. Like
Right, never think about it. It's a good movie. Ratatouille.
God, that's a great fucking.
Wait,
film.
didn't you say it's your favorite?
That's my favorite Disney movie.
Of all of them.
Of all of them.
Oh wow.
Nothing comes close.
That's interesting.
Literally nothing comes close.
So that means we have to wait a long time until we see that movie.
That's my favorite Disney movie. Close to being one of my favorite movies too. But I gotta see it again.
Where's it ranking your top 10? Is it in there or is it close to?
Close to there.
Okay, close to there.
I've been watching a lot more movies recently.
You saw that one movie? I think the picture of it is a guy in a cowboy hat reading a newspaper.
Yeah, True Stories.
Yeah,
that was okay.
I saw the half in the review.
Yeah.
They made it seem up here. Wait, was that the one where?
It's like a guy in a cowboy suit and he's like the narrator.
Okay, that wasn't that one. But there was another. Oh, the other comedy in where like they had like in that movie, not the one you saw, but like in another movie they talk about as a review, and where like there's a fight scene happening underwater. That's in a bar.
I think I saw that review.
Yeah, I think you did. I was saying like that's when that they were talking about like, oh, it looks really funny.
Yeah. No, but I saw that.
Like, just the idea, a bar fight underwater.
Yeah, then that needs to be seen.
Mm.
Yeah, but I saw that one's okay. It's a bit more. It's a bit too nonchalant to like really grab me. But it's fun. Like it's more like a comfort film.
Mm.
You watch it. I saw Rushmore also, the Wes Anderson movie, and that is a white fucking film.
Just all white motherfuckers.
Yeah. Not like yeah, I've seen movies with like white people, but I'm not saying like wow, these people are white.
Oh,
But until I saw that movie, like fuck, these people are white, cause like he. I've never heard that.
Is that like a Boston accent? Is that like an accent?
That's just James Woods for you.
Whenever during this time, whenever you said James Wood or I saw James Wood, I would think it was Ed Wood. Like, no, that's the wrong Wood. Completely wrong Wood. I was like, if you guys don't know who Ed Wood is, it is an interesting story. Best way to learn about him is to watch the movie about him called Ed Wood. It's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
I haven't seen it, but when I've seen and heard it, it's a great movie.
I saw it I think like a month after I saw the review. Or sometime after I saw the review. And
for the first time? Or?
Yeah, for the first time. It's a really great fucking film.
We generally, after watching the review, we're like, well, this is really great.
Yeah, I was surprised. Because I don't watch a lot of Tim Burton movies.
Except for Night Before Christmas.
Yeah, but that's not really his.
You know what I mean by that.
Yeah. Because the only one I've seen from his are Beetlejuice, but that was when I was a kid.
So Edward Scissorhands?
I saw that one a couple of times, but I don't remember it too well. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Excuse me. But
anyway, we're diluting from another. So yeah, that was Hercules. Your thought was it was just fine. For me, I was waiting until it was over. Like I
got that feeling too, but I was kind of hoping like there's a bit of you going. There was a bit of there was no hope.
Yeah, being hopeful. The main thing I remember is like I do remember he's been great, and then he was great. He was the best part of this thing. It's like
I am kind of disappointed, mostly in myself, that I didn't enjoy.
I would really liked if this movie was better. I thought it would have been a little bit better.
I wanted to like the music more than I did.
Yeah,
but I only like 3 tracks.
I'm hoping when we eventually see Tarzan at one point. From what I remember, that one is better. A lot more stuff happens in that. I know that.
I remember seeing that one the most as a kid, but the music.
Did that really distract you as a kid with that music?
It just struck me as very, very odd. It was like a music video every other scene.
I don't remember.
It's really great. That, and I'm not a big fan of Phil Collins' singing.
I don't know who Phil Collins is.
That's the guy that does the music though.
No, but that still doesn't help for me to know who he is.
Oh, for people, you know who Phil Collins is.
Yeah, people, do you know who Phil Collins is? You should know. According to Cristian. Okay, yeah, that was Hercules, 1997. It was a movie.
It was a movie. It was certainly.
It was whatever.
You know, probably the best thing about this was just like the shit like they did in Kingdom Hearts. Not even in Kingdom Hearts.
You just go back to Kingdom Hearts.
Cause like literally, that's the point. I think that's how everybody, I think, has a fondness for Hercules. Cause look, when Kingdom Hearts came out, we were still young.
When what?
When Kingdom Hearts first came out, we were still young.
Mm-hmm.
We were still kids. We probably saw Hercules as a kid. So to see that and then see it in your game, just like, holy shit. I think that's why people still have a fondness, if there's still a fondness for Hercules, is more through the games more than, I guess, the movie itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think like, you play the game, it's like, holy shit, it's Hercules. You go back to the movie and you're like, it's okay. Let's go back to Kingdom Hearts.
But you never hear Phil talk, but Danny DeVito costs some money.
Yeah. No, James Woods still does the voice in the games.
No, Phil.
Yeah, no.
Goatman.
Yeah, it's not the same. The person they get, like, I don't know.
Is it even close? I know the third one he never talked.
That was disappointing. Because, I don't think they had DeVito for the first 2.
Yeah, no, they don't want to pay him, right?
No. James Woods did it. I can't remember who else. Yeah, because everybody else, I think.
Is he still alive?
James Woods, yeah.
Mm.
That's a good way to end it on. He's still alive, yeah. Right.
Okay, James Wood is still alive, and he's great. Thank you for joining us. You'll hear us again for another one. Hopefully you have a good day, and hear us next time. Goodbye.